Queen Tulsa, baby. Your favorite shade, your hottest tea, and your headline queen. The Wendy Williams of YouTube, iconic, epic, and always petty when I need to be. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Cameras on, baby, I control the stage. Every headline bends when I set the page. Hot topics burn, I deliver with grace. Shady little smirk while I give you faith. From the gossip rooms to the YouTube fight, turn petty words into sleepless nights. If I say stops here, then it's all through. No one drops tea like I go. But I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Like and subscribe, let the numbers climb. Serving raw truth with a touch of divine. Breaking news, baby, I say it bold. Every word drips, hotter than gold. Discussing cases, I keep receipts. I'm a boss in heels with the fire and heat. You want the tea, I pour it smooth. I'm Queen Tulsa, baby, I set the mood. Sweet on the lips, but sharp when I speak. Petty when I want, but my shade unique. Iconic, epic, I reign supreme. Queen Tulsa, the boss, I'm the headline queen. Don't get it twisted, baby. You came for the gossip, but you stayed for the queen. I don't chase views, views chase me. Now sip that tea, and don't forget to hit that like. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. And remember, if I say it stops here, it stops here.
I know y'all can tell by tone, baby, but tone don't, unless you got a perceptive police that want to do the right thing and a perceptive judge that done seen that shit, they'll still say you lying unless you got some proof. And now, thank God. Yes, now I can give it to them at the you see right now, there's certain things I ain't gonna say, so I can't say nothing. But y'all can say it, and you ain't gotta take it down. You're absolutely right, but I can't say nothing. You see what I'm saying? My enemies is listening, goddamn it. I got to wait until I get approval of some police, a lawyer, do the right thing. I mean, a judge, do the right thing. I can't say nothing. I just don't like the fact that people are going to hear, well, why don't you file as probation officer? Well, why are you filing restraint? Why don't you file this? I just said earlier, I've been talking to his probation officer since last year, since a few months after the motherfucker got here. That's when I started seeing that shit and how worse it got. And I would always call the police. I would always report it. Y'all just don't know. You can't tell me what I haven't done and why don't you do this? And I used to work in law enforcement and I used to be a caseworker. Why don't you do this? You don't know what the fuck I've been doing. I've been doing that shit since he got here last year. I just didn't tell y'all. Y'all will see me still being kind to him, still cracking jokes and being loving. And he might have been just fucking threatened me, or got up in my face and shit. I ain't say nothing. And something else I was going to say. Yeah, when I was joking Sunday and I did the video saying hello and singing to y'all, I hadn't slept. I was up all day Saturday and all night because he came back that night. We had to call the police again. He up there cussing me, but see, nobody was around and I didn't have the phone on. He was trying to provoke me. Then he turned his phone on. What he's going to try to do, get evidence, like that's what he'll do. He'll cuss me out and I'm not ready for it, so I don't have a phone. Then after that, I'm pissed and I start talking back and telling him just get out, get away from me. He then have had one of those women that's either probation officer, most of these are women he deal with, or a counselor that picks him up, took him on job search. He got his own job, but when they were taking on job search, while I'm responding to his threats and insults to me, and I'm angry, he then has the phone down low, like by his hand or by his waist, holding his hand down low on the side of his body. And then he'll say in front of me, did you just hear that? You see what I've been going through? You see the dirty shit she do and how she talks to me. And I'm like, oh, so you didn't call them when you were threatening me and I'm a bitch this and bitch that, and you getting up on me like you finna beat my ass. You do it after you say that shit. And then my response, he makes it look like, okay, you see, you heard her? She just came out in here out of the blue and attacked me. That's how he tries to paint it. And these women believe him. And some of these men believe him. Don't even ask him in front of me. He always says, let's go out to the parking lot. Let's take a walk with me for a minute. Walk with me for a minute. And then I'll talk about me in the parking lot and say, I'm the one that's got a mental problem. I'm the one need mood stabilizers. I'm a big liar. I physically assault him. Then they come back up. Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave him here. I don't know who to believe in. To be honest, I don't believe you. Like y'all heard the police do yesterday. I don't know what kind of spirit he got on him, but a lot of Virgos are like that. Again, niece or whoever you are, I guess you haven't been listening to all the shows. Again, I said that last year, and to take my address off. And every time something happens, I contact her. So please don't talk to me as if this just started. The only thing that just started is y'all just now knowing about the shit, because I ain't tell y'all. The whole time I have been following procedure and established a paper trail. You just don't know it. So please don't tell me what I need to do, who I need to call. I have long texts from Saturday and Sunday. Every time he was doing it, everything he said, I gave a blow by blow on the text, and she wouldn't answer me until today. All of a sudden, yesterday, all of a sudden, when I upload them videos, it might just be a coincidence. All of a sudden, you can talk to me about it. And telling him, we finna send you somewhere. We're going to work on getting housing for you. And that's what her supervisor said too. We can't arrest him. I don't know why when he's on probation. They said they can't arrest him. I would have to get the police to do it. And they told me the only way they would believe me with my leg, I had to file a police report, which y'all saw and heard that I did. Said all they can do is work on getting him housing. They said that's all they can do for me. I don't know what it is. If you're on probation, you violate rules or you're violent. His whole police record is violent. Battery and assault and battery. So they know he like to put his hands on people, feet and legs on people. And yet she told me that's not, for some reason, a violation of probation, and they can't issue a warrant for arrest. I know in certain cases they can. She told me she can't do that. But all of a sudden she told me, I'm not in it. I'm not helping y'all no more. There's nothing else I can do for you. That's what she said Saturday and Sunday. I said, but the police just came and they told me to tell you what he did, and he has a weapon. I sent her a picture of it. Of course, he tells her, no, she's lying. So as far as she's concerned, I'm lying. He doesn't have one. But what he wanted to erase is that we were discussing it. And he was asking me, where's my clip? You stole my clip. I'm like, no, I didn't. I wouldn't do that. And when he felt and picked up on that phone was on, either somebody was listening or I had a microphone, that's when he snapped on me, took both of the phones and started trying to erase both of them. And I'm trying to get him. He's pushing me back, kept pushing me, where I almost fell like 3 times. And that's when I hurt my leg. He said, so why they acting like you said? That's what I'm not understanding, Mabel Pines. And see, he was in prison 10 years for almost killing. He almost killed that man. And Dealer Mike Tyson almost bit that man ear all the way off, a portion of it off. I've had to live with the horror of how what a monster this motherfucker is. That's what y'all don't know. So please keep you need to do this, and you need to call this person, and you need to tell her that, and you need to call this. please keep that to yourself, okay? Because you don't know me. You don't know what I've gone through with this fucking psycho monster that I had the misfortune of bringing into this goddamn world. I've seen some of the things he's done to people that I've never fucking told y'all. So please don't act like because you was in these fields. That's fine. I'm not trying to disrespect you being in these fields of law enforcement, but don't disrespect me and think that I have not followed protocol. I know I don't know everything you know, but I know enough to cover my ass with a paper trail in case he does something to me. And these times you don't know about, I have always reported and tried to stay close to her because she's kind of a different probation officer. She's more hands-on, and she would talk to me anytime I called her, and I would say, he did this, he did that. And I also put it in text. I got all these texts, so please don't tell me what I need to do or what I haven't done. I've done everything, and you know as I know, a lot of people get killed, especially women, once they break up with somebody after, not before, after they file the restraining order and get approved. They kill them after that. So, that really doesn't mean anything. And how can you pick somebody up, but by the time you pick them up, they don't care because they done killed the bitch. Or they done killed themselves. Even though you following procedure. So now, it's like, I need to get a weapon because I feel very unsafe. That's why I asked y'all for donation support because I got to pay all my legal fees, pay my eviction fees, all this shit. And I need a weapon. That way I won't be so scared when I'm here alone. Because he took the one I had. And they were saying, describe it. I had to look at the picture. I let the police see the picture. But now he done did something with it. Because he's saying, she's lying, I never had a gun. But he did. There was another case he just got out of for doing that shit to his best friend up at his mama's house and pulling a gun on the boy, mama, and that. I mean, they said they're making it mandatory, and I told her yesterday, I said, I want him out now. She said, like today, which is Tuesday, when y'all heard me call the police, he pushed me. I said, yes, I don't want him here. I want him gone today. She said, we're doing the best we can. I said, he needs to go sit somewhere else. I'm not going to let him push me no more, hurt me, and we here alone. It's my work against his. I'm trying to tape it. The motherfucker break my phone or crash, which it still won't stop the audio. It will just have to be a subpoena to get it, but it'll still be in the system. Y'all heard me telling him that I'm sorry. And they talking about locking me up. If I don't let him be in here, I'm going to have to take that chance. Because if I get locked up a little while and at least I get the bond out, I'll still be alive. As opposed to letting him in here alone and he flip and actually kill me or choke me or hit me in the face or head or anything. I can't take that chance. Well, if y'all donate to me, I can go buy me something. That's what I'm saying. We could easily correct that, goddammit. I mean, with money. That way I can go buy me something nice. So he pulled that. I'm not finna argue. I'm not finna motherfucker argue. I ain't finna trying to fight him. You're not finna come here and put your hand. You're not finna push me down. No more. And I have the right to defend myself on my property. That's just, that's where I am. It's life or death. You're not finna kill me and keep putting your hand on me. Because you could see it. You seen I don't know if you seen his arm when he reached it out and I said, get your hand on, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch. And that's when he put his hand on my whole shoulder and then bowed down like a street nigga, like bowed down on a bitch, like a pimp, bitch, where my money at? Or I'm finna tap that ass again. You know what this mean, bitch, when they put their damn hand on your shoulder and then start bowing down on your shoulder and squeezing down. That's why you heard back, you get your don't touch me no more. Don't put your hand on me no more. Y'all could see that shit. I think he is a schizophrenic and he's been hit in the head a lot and was beat up by the police. So he also has PTSD and I forgot what they call it. He has concussion syndrome or something, but it affects the thinking just like a football player. Some get thrown around. And y'all, what you see in his eyes, Mabel, that he ain't got good sin and he got to tell he's crazy. He's crazy. And now y'all say y'all always saw it, but y'all didn't send it to me like y'all thought I was going to be mad. You think I ain't goddamn see it? Huh? Looked like a psycho in the head. And I knew he looked really worse. I seen it a long time ago, child. I kept it to myself. I ain't want nobody to know. I just kept it to myself that I knew. And now y'all see that I've been knowing I can see it in that child. For mothers that study their child, they know when something wrong with them or they talented, they're a star or whatever. He's talented, spiritually gifted, and crazy as a motherfucker, like my mother. That shit run on her side. My grandmother always would say it when she was talking to my mom. Trisha, everybody know you crazy. Get your fucking ass out my house before I beat your damn ass up in here in front of everybody. And she just walk off and leave. But it was childhood stuff, and I've already been through that about his drug use. You clearly have not been listening or watching the previous. Yes, I just say he has psych meds. I've been saying that. And he does street drugs. He's a junkie. He swore to me before he came to my house. I said, "You still doing that shit?" He said, "No." He gets out and gets here. He's still doing the shit. I had to call the police for that and say, I don't want him arrested. I would like you to take him to the psych hospital, please, because he's mentally ill. And he was diagnosed in prison. He's diagnosed out here. He got medication. I'm still trying to spare him. So I'm like, don't jump on him, because if he's acting erratic, he's not just a regular person coming at you being erratic. Don't shoot him, don't tase him. He has a mental illness. And you could check his record. He's on meds now. Can you just take him to the hospital, take him to the psych area, evaluate him, and then either recalibrate the meds or give him a new prescription? They gave him new meds. When he came home, he was better as long as he was taking them. He didn't take them this weekend. He admitted that and then told the probation officer, I stole them. Why the hell would I steal your psych meds, knowing what I have to go through with him when he doesn't take them? Start pacing real fast, talking to himself. Yeah, you trying to set me up. Yeah, I can hear him through the wall talking. I can hear him in the spirit. Now, they all like to get me. They finna try to come in here right now and shoot me. They're going to do it to you too. I said, you need to get off that stuff. I said, I can't. And it's going late on the night. I'll be up all night if I didn't get him out of here. And I said, can I call? Yes, you can call, Mama. Yes, you can call. And I have their time just calling police. I would call them, tell them what's going on, and tell them to bring the paramedics. And then this time they said they couldn't do nothing about it. He'll say, I don't need no doctor. I'm not going. He stayed here and did it to me a whole weekend about 5-6 months ago. That's what y'all don't know. Because a person can refuse to be given psych meds. They can refuse to go to the hospital. They can refuse to be evaluated. He kept refusing, but he was doing that all night long. I wake up so tired. When I be telling y'all, I'm so tired, I didn't sleep. You know, I'm working, this and that. No, really because of what I just told you, man, what you just saw. Just imagine somebody up in your face, walking in your room, doing that to you all night long or all day. You really don't know. Like you think you don't, trying to tell me advice. You don't fucking know. you don't know. Unless you're a mom that's dealing with me and a mental ill child that's been in and out of chain gang and confirmed you ain't been nothing but a problem to you and a financial drain to you and a public embarrassment to you. Now you can tell me something. For the ones that ain't been there, you can't tell me a goddamn thing. Your life been perfect. Your children been perfect. You're so blessed. And I wish that was me. But if it's not, you can't fucking tell me a goddamn thing. Talking about I'm over here fucking protecting him. No, I just didn't make it public. I know how y'all get down. Y'all won't go fuck with him no more. But inside, law enforcement and his probation officer were always in the loop. I just didn't discuss it. I never wanted y'all to know. I never wanted to tell you that. Hold on, I'm just wrapping my leg because my leg's so, and it was swole. I had to try to get so I can walk on it. It was so big, it scared me. And I'm trying to get it down, so I'm just re-wrapping my ace bandage on it. That's all. I'm not talking. Hold on, because I have to bend over. The phone on the countertop. I had to bend over to wrap my leg. I'll put this pen in the bandage. Okay. I'm so thankful he ain't came back and knocked So I don't, in a way, I don't mind telling y'all. So we try to protect them. We just lie. I didn't lie about a goddamn thing. I just told you, everybody here in Georgia and all the law enforcement knew about this shit. I didn't keep this secret. I just didn't want to go public. I didn't want to put him out there publicly. That's what I said. You know, they try to judge, but you can't really judge me. You can't say you ain't called the police, you didn't call the probation officer, you didn't tell him to take your net address off, you didn't tell him to get out, you didn't tell them to help put him somewhere and put him out. You're a fucking lie. I did. Like I just told you, I've done all of that. And as I said earlier, people that are being stalked by ex-lover or stranger, anybody, call the police, they usually don't believe them because they say, well, we have no proof. And then when they finally do see it, they get a restraining order, the person can still come over there and blow their fucking head off. It doesn't mean that they didn't do what they were supposed to do. It's just like the courts don't take that shit seriously, especially when it's a woman. Just like the police won't take me seriously because he says, let me talk to you for a minute. Come on, let's take a walk. Walk them out there. And they older than him, and you're a 30-year-old paranoid, 37-year-old paranoid schizophrenic / junkie that ain't mental stable in their head. Say something to you, and I'm a big liar, and y'all can't see this fucker throw it off and believe him over me. That's why people get killed. That's why I'm asking you, please continue to donate, because I need more so I can pay for my legal fees against his ass, and I can buy me a weapon, because we're not finna go out like that. He's not finna kill me over here. They very judgmental, Melanite, but they don't even know the fucking details behind it. Like, you protected him and you sat up here and let that shit. No, I just said my son been in and out of jail since he was a teenager. My sister and mother giving him alcohol and drugs, and her 3 children since they 8 and 9 years old. So I'm sure that's damaged him and come into effect too. You know, I've dealt with this and tried to get him help and therapy, in and out of juvenile. Like I said, the judge made us go to drug court, whatever they say he needed to avoid going to jail and then getting 17 and going to adult prison. I did it. And it was every time I turned around. I know it was when I was shooting my Alexyss Tylor Vagina Power show on public access. There were times I had to turn around because the police would call me and say, is this your son? And is this your address? Yes. I don't care. I said, I'm going to work. I don't care where you're going. You're going to stop in the middle of the expressway. You're going to turn around and get here ASAP, because your son done got into some trouble and it's been a shootout or something. He's about 15 years old. And I would have to drop what I was doing because of the types of crimes he was committing as a teenager. My life always stopped because I was the only parent that was present. I was a guardian, and I was legally liable until he became a legal adult. Whenever something like that happened, I was always there. And they would say I was required to pay so much lawyer fees, bonding in and out, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because this ain't the first time you've been in prison, remember? I was always the one, and they would always do what they could to try to not send him to prison. They kept letting him go. They kept letting him slide. They kept giving him passes like they do a lot of young people and even adults. There's something about them. They have an aura on them that the judges just want to help them, and they just keep letting them out. Every time they let him out, his record's clean. I'm like, keep it clean. Finish high school, go to college, make some of yourself. As soon as he gets out and it's clean, he has to sabotage it and do something else. He's got a long rap sheet, and it's all tied to assault and battery and assault, beating a motherfucker, shooting a motherfucker. And this was niggas. This guy he did this to, the last time, 2015, I think was bigger than him. So it's not like he just hits women. I didn't even know he hit on women. This thing with women, he done beat 2 women ass since he'd been out last year, but they didn't report it. They told me. I asked him. They said in front of him, he admitted that he did it. But of course, they provoked him. So I'm like, you hit women now? You're doing this? Well, she provoked me, and I know she like it. Cause she keep dealing with me and keep fucking with me, and it's like to turn her on. I said, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't hit that girl no more. You know, and I started being concerned. I said, he'll do it to me. I just knew it, but I didn't tell y'all. I've seen him. He's done 2 women like that I know. Then sit there and laugh about the shit. Yes, to know my damn ass for snacks. God damn it, I just didn't want to tell y'all. Why do you think, baby? I know it. That's why I'm asking you for donations so I could buy them. Or if you want to send me one, I don't care. I'll get the PO so box. Y'all want to send me one and help me, and then y'all can see that I did it. It's up to you. Either you want to donate or you can buy it. I don't care if you buy it. You don't trust me to get it, you can buy it. Send to me. I need all support because I'm by myself. I ain't never had nobody to have my back. I've always had other people back and got fucked. So I know y'all got my back. They love me. Y'all will support me and help me. So you want to send the camera, you can. Not that doorbell thing because I can't put it on by myself. My ex had got me one. And it's something about the fuse box or something you connect it to. It's not as simple as they say, at least not in my house. It's not. You got to go to the fuse and make sure that's on. You got to take the old doorbell off or put it on top and replace it. I didn't know how to do it. And so not that one. Or have a company to come put it in for me. See, now it's a matter of life and death. I really need you. Really need your support. Y'all see what's going on. And like I said again, I know y'all that are intuitive, psychic, and do readings on this page. Y'all can read and see I'm not lying. But now I showed you the evidence that he tried to erase. You know I'm not lying. This is really a bad situation. It's also I trust you. I feel you're hurt. I'm in the same situation, leaving a narcissist alone. And my ex would do me like that. Provoke me, threaten me, make me go off that gaslight shit, and then say, y'all hear it? You see that? Knowing he had been provoking me. Sometimes they'll do it for months at a time. By that time, you holding it in, you so built up, you explode. And then they'll say, see, I told you she ain't have good sense. And see, he's been a liar. He been a master liar. You know how some children that come out, they man, you shoot them out your ass, they lying right then. He's a natural fucking liar. Just like my mother, just like his daddy, and just like my goddamn half sister. Some people are just naturally like that when they come out. What you're seeing now, I'm trying to tell you, he was like that as a child, can quick lie. Like my grandma would say, you'll just lie or die. That he didn't get that in prison. It just perfected his shit. But as a little boy, he would look me in my eyes and tell lies like that and do real sneaky, dirty shit. I didn't do that. I didn't say that. He's lying on me until somebody would come forward and I actually would hear it the way he lied. He was lying. He was charming and a liar at damn 5 years old. No, really about a toddler. Goddamn it, he was a big liar. Some children people just naturally like that. He's always been like that. I know Reiki healing gonna fix this genetic and this spiritual curse shit. Baby mine, can somebody put this? Please don't insult me. Don't insult nobody. No prayer and no damn long distance Reiki healing or up close Reiki healing. That is not gonna fix no goddamn psychopath who's a paranoid schizophrenic and a compulsive goddamn natural liar. That's not the energy ain't gonna move all that out, and no prayer gonna move all that out. Y'all need to stop with this shit. Because I did all of it, and this fucker's still sick. Take that shit somewhere else, okay? You can't tell me nothing about no spiritual healing because it's still up to the person. And even if they agree, that ain't gonna stop you from being a sociopath, a psychopath, a narcissist, a liar, and a goddamn thief, and a fucking killer. That's not gonna stop that shit. Even if they want it, it ain't gonna stop. That shit is genetic and it's curses. Because I bet you I can find other people in my family that are just like him. I already know him. I already told you my mom and my fucking half sister. My grandmama split got it too as a damn Pisces. And other people in her family crazy as hell like that. And been in and out the mental institute. My grandmother started telling that's how we knew. And you could tell my mother was thrown off. Hold on. Y'all please don't hang up. I wonder is that the police or is that him? No, because the way they bring the doorbell back to back. I think it's him. They will call. Okay, that might be his knock. Who is it? Probation officer with you? Are you alone? Okay, as long as he's not alone, because I'm not letting him in here while I'm by myself with him. I'm not letting him in here alone by myself so he can push me again. So that's, well, no, I will, because you're here. I didn't know. Yeah, because you did. You did. You're a bitch. No, did you hear him? He just called me a bitch.
How many people serving in residence?
It's just me. And he pushed me yesterday and I filed a police report and he not me, he stole my phone. I got the video right now. I found it where he tried to erase it and I can let you see he did it. He did push me. He did steal my phone. He tried to erase evidence when he was threatening me on the phone. And I uploaded it to YouTube to people because see, I just found it and I just uploaded it now.
All right, can you turn on the lights in the room, please?
What other lights do you want?
Like the one in the living room.
I don't have a big light in the living room. But why do you need to come in my living room?
I don't need to come in. I just need to see the area to know exactly.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn my dining room light.
This is new for me.
What I'm saying, you need to go in there with your gun to verify anybody in there.
No. It's just that so I know like nobody's there, and that's why.
Hold on, like it's a little bitty lamp back there.
Okay.
Okay, let me find. I gotta work from the dark.
So that you on live now?
Huh?
That you on live now?
Yes, sir. Because I thought he was at the door alone.
Okay.
But since you're here, what do you want me to do? Take my live off?
I mean, if you're on live, that you have the right to record.
Because I thought he was at the door by himself. Nobody called me or told me he was. That's why I called 911. I was gonna let him in once they got here and escort him, not alone.
Okay.
So they right here.
Okay. Is that all your stuff?
I got stuff. I need some trash, man.
You're not moving your whole house. You know that, right? Huh? Yeah, like you're not moving your whole house out of truck. But like your major things that like you need, then do you have any place to store the rest of your stuff?
Nope.
Do you mind him storing like some of his stuff here?
He can't come back here by himself while I'm alone and get nothing out. I'm not gonna let it. So if I leave it here when he comes, are you gonna escort him or another officer?
Yeah.
I'm not letting him in here alone.
Yeah, I mean that's our duty.
There's somebody else. Is that he with you?
Hold on, so I'm his PO, well, a associate for the PO.
Yes.
I guess he called you because the mother didn't want to allow him in the residence and so the officer was present, but I'm here. Do you still need him here or?
Yeah, I need him to. I don't want to say I did on that.
But you did.
But I'm here right now. So do you need him?
Oh, you came from why I had to call because I wanted the cat to be here while I came and got my.
Yeah, I called him too.
Okay.
Trying to argue. I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, but I'm talking to you and you're in my house.
He's trying to argue though.
Because you're not gonna keep disrespecting me in my house.
Talking to him.
That's why I didn't want, but you're not gonna disrespect me in my house. That's why I didn't want you here. That's why I want you here alone. You're not gonna disrespect me in my house no more. Please get him out of my house.
How long will it take you to get your stuff?
You the one to fuck up.
Hey, Mr.
Please get him out of my house.
Get my stuff.
Get him out my house. Get him out my house. I'm tired of him. He walked by slow and cussed me so you can't hear it. And then he just called me a fucker and a bitch so you can't hear it.
How long will it take you to get your stuff?
I'm trying to get my stuff.
And he keeps walking by me on the low, calling me all kind of officials. Y'all can't hear it. I didn't say nothing to you down there here. I want you to go.
Ma'am, I got you. But look, let's go ahead and let him get his stuff so he can be.
I'm not stopping him, but he keeps walking by on the low. Bitch, fucker.
I'll give you 15 minutes to go ahead and get your stuff.
Can you please tell her to get out of my way so I can walk?
I'm not in your way. I'm stopping him.
Let him get his stuff.
I'm not stopping him.
Please tell her to go trying to get my.
I'm just standing right here.
Hey, I'll give you 15 minutes to get your stuff. You gotta get it out here.
So how much?
My man, let's go. Let's go ahead and get your stuff.
How much did he say I can't bring out my stuff?
All right, go ahead and get you. Well, you got 15 minutes to grab everything you get, and we out of here.
I need a trash bag. I don't have no suitcase.
Let's go.
I need a trash bag.
You think I'm playing? I'm gonna go ahead and put a timer on.
Yeah, because I ain't got
Go
none.
ahead and get what you gotta
I ain't
get.
got
I
none.
need a trash bag.
Go ahead and get a trash bag and get what you gotta get. You sitting here arguing, wasting
She
time.
said I can't get a trash bag. I need a trash bag.
Ma'am, give him a we gotta get. I'm done. You say you his probation officer? No, I'm I'm a PO, but I'm here as a courtesy for another probation officer. What are you on probation for? I don't really know.
He got out of jail last year. He had been in jail for 10 years.
I'm good. I'm about to say we have an officer on, but I'm gonna give him 15 minutes. If you don't think you gotta come.
Thank you.
Okay. We are here to transport him to Macon, Georgia.
That's my bag. He took my bag and my jewelry. I want my bag.
What's Macon for?
What's your bag?
Can I have?
This my bag. This my
No,
bag.
the blue
That's my
small
bag.
one.
That's my bag.
That's mine.
That's my bag and my
That's
stuff.
not your bag.
That's my stuff.
my bag.
Are you gonna go upstairs and get his
I
stuff?
am.
He's taking
gonna take my
where's
stuff.
my
That's my
jewelry?
bag.
That's not yours. Where's
That
my
is mine. I
jewelry?
got my stuff
Where
on
is
Instagram.
my jewelry that you on Instagram in the video? I want leave it to me. Leave everything of mine, but that's my bag. He got it when he got out of jail here and using my bag. Didn't buy that bag. That bag's been here for years. It's my bag.
But he being transported to Macon because he got approved for RPA, so like a housing for people that just came out. Okay.
Can I have my bag?
I mean, I don't have no jurisdiction over whose bag this is.
So you can just take my stuff out of my house.
What's the size of
The little small one.
I know,
That's my bag. That's not your bag.
It's
What's supposed to be inside of the bag?
I don't know, but he took it. He was using it. It's mine. He didn't buy it.
Okay, so you talking about
Chris, it was here when you got out of jail. That's mine.
You talking about the bag?
No, not the outside. The little small blue one. That's mine. It was here when he got out of jail. I bought it.
Okay, I'm asking you, what's you talking about the actual bag or what's
the little small blue one you see on top? That's in there. That's not. He didn't buy it. It was already here when he got out of jail last year.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Singleton.
Yeah, I'll try.
When you done, just come outside so we can move your stuff. Sir. Go ahead and grab your stuff.
How many more minutes do I have, sir?
Ma'am, right now I don't know what's going on. Both of y'all being extremely petty. Like,
no, he hit me. He's disrespecting me, and I'm being petty.
Ma'am, but my thing is, we're sitting here trying to go ahead and allow him to get his stuff.
I'm not stopping him.
So he can get out your way. But you going back and forth, that's stopping him.
I'm not stopping him, and he keeps calling me names. He pushed me down yesterday to have this bruise on my leg, and it's been going on for months since last year.
All right, but my thing is, they're here to transport him and get him out of here.
I'm not stopping you.
Okay, so you're gonna let him get his stuff, and then he's gonna be out of your hair, and that's that. But
so basically, you let him take my bag.
No, I'm gonna see what he got inside his bag when he comes down here.
Just a small one on top. I ain't saying a big bag. That's not mine.
Okay,
that's his.
I understand, but my thing is, you want him out of here, correct?
He keeps walking by calling me names that you're not hearing.
All right, man. But my thing is, the bigger picture, we're about to get him out of here.
I'm not trying to stop you.
Yeah, so we're gonna get him out of here, and that's that. But my thing is for you to be sitting here and keep going back and forth.
Because he keeps walking by calling me names that you're not hearing. Yeah, okay. It's petty to you. But having somebody do their parent like that and they did nothing to deserve it, I don't think I'm being petty because I don't want him here and I'm tired of being insulted in my own house.
Oh, please don't throw away with stuff.
As you can see now, I haven't thrown nothing away.
You saying that in front of them, but I know I.
But you just got here and got shoes and stuff I didn't touch. Even though we fell out yesterday, I haven't touched nothing.
What's this little bag?
The top one.
That's my bag.
It's not.
What's in this bag?
My stuff.
It's not.
Okay, open the bag.
My stuff.
So you
my
look at it and
watches.
tell
I
us,
got
oh,
my stuff.
that's not his bag. That's my
My
bag,
stuff.
officer.
This is what I carry to work every day.
But he took it from me.
Okay, I can't prove that his stuff is in. I can't prove that he took it from me.
Can he prove that it's him? That he bought it because he been out of
That's what I'm saying.
jail?
He got his stuff inside of it, man.
But he
So my thing, he had possession of it at some point in time.
no until when he got out of jail.
That's what you get, right?
That's all I get, man. Don't go where the rest of the clothes.
Let's head on up.
Because you just saw your clothes. If I want to throw them away, well, send your uncle or somebody or your cousin to get them.
Okay, I ain't, it's just
That way, you know I won't take them. Let them come get them. Just let one of your relatives come get them.
All right, man. Thank you. Who phone is this one here?
That's mine. I'll lock my screen door first, sir.
All right, good.
Here's one of his shoes. If you send somebody, they can get them a Dion. I'll let them get your clothes.
I like the way you acting right now. That's
No, yeah, you too. Thank you, officer. So send somebody to get it. I'm talking to you, officer. If he sends someone to get it, they can have all his stuff. I'm not gonna throw it away. All he gotta do is tell somebody come get it. I'll let them get it.
Go ahead.
I can't. I called the Cat County Police. They just pulled up.
Yeah, I'm the Cat County Police.
So that's not you in the truck that just drove by?
I'm the Cat County Police, man, but I'm confused as to what.
Because I called them when he was beating on my door. I didn't know y'all were with him. So I wanted to escort. So I called too.
Okay, man, but he's out of here. You best for me to get him out of here. I'm confused exactly what you.
You confused? I called him by myself. So you don't want me to talk to him?
I'm here, man. You said you want him at your place, correct?
I called because he was beating on my door. And they keep coming. They've been coming out here for so long. So I wanted a police escort and a witness. I didn't know you were DeKalb County.
Ma'am, what? All right, I'm the Cat County Police.
But I called before y'all came. So you're just telling me just go in the house and don't talk to him?
Ma'am, you already spoke to me, did you not?
But you're the one that came from my call?
Yes.
You didn't say that.
Ma'am, I got here and I see exactly what the problem is.
But I don't see your uniform. You didn't tell me.
On my hat says the Cat County Police.
But
I have the Cat County Police all over me.
Yeah, but you didn't say you came from my call. I thought y'all was together.
Man, we came to separate both of y'all.
But I don't understand because I had made a separate call. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, so you want officer?
I thought that was the officer. I didn't know you're the officer. I thought that was the officer I called.
Okay, man. What would you like? I'm confused.
I don't know why I'm confusing you because I'm trying to be as clear as I can. I made a call earlier. I thought that's who that was, but you're saying no, it's you. You didn't say that when you came. So I ain't know. I just thought y'all was with him to come get his stuff.
No, ma'am. The call saying that you want your son out of here. When
I said I wanted to. I didn't want to open the door, and I wanted to escort. That's the only way I would let him in.
Okay, he was in when I got here. All right.
With him.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought you were with him because you didn't tell me I'm coming from your call. But you're saying I'm confusing, but I keep saying the same thing. I'm not trying to be confused. So that's why when I saw the truck go by, I thought that was my call. I didn't know you. It was you that responded to my individual call.
Okay.
Because you didn't say that.
Okay.
So now you're telling me just go in the house. So that's not the call. It's you. Just go in the house.
Ma'am, my thing is, I already responded. Your son was the issue, correct?
What I'm saying is, since I made a call on my own, I'm not supposed to.
Was your son the issue? Was your son the issue?
But I'm still asking you a question, officer. If I call,
I'm asking you a question.
I'm not supposed to. No, because he wasn't coming in. So I wanted to make sure y'all were here until he came in. That's why I called.
Okay, ma'am, was your son the issue, correct?
He wasn't in here.
Was your son the issue?
Sir, I don't understand what you're saying now. I'm not in law enforcement. I don't understand your lingo. I don't understand your terms. I don't understand the meaning of your words.
Okay, what was you calling for?
So it's clear. You said you came on the call, so you know what I called for. You know what I said.
You called him because your son was here, correct?
He wasn't in the house, and that's why I called to get an escort.
Okay, so we escorted your son.
Again, I didn't know you were from my call. And now you're telling me to go in the house. You're saying he's not from my call. You are. That's what I'm just trying to be clear about. Because you didn't say that. Are you responding to the call I personally made?
It's all related, man. I'm here to back up.
Okay, because I don't know who's who.
It's all the same.
That's all I'm trying to ask you to explain. I don't know.
Did you need anything else from police right now? Or?
No, I just thought if I call the police and they come, I'm supposed to talk to you to tell you I'm the one that called and what was going on. And he just told me to go in the house, don't say nothing to you. I don't understand law. I thought I was just supposed to respond since you were here.
He may have initially said that because he wanted people to kind of separate.
Mm-hmm.
To talk to people individual. That's why we have backup.
I didn't know he was from my call. I thought it was you.
Not a problem, man. Is there anything else we can help you?
No.
Okay. All right. Take care. All right.
Y'all seeing and hearing everything. Did y'all hear that? Because I don't understand. When he first came in, did he tell you all? Did he tell me? And maybe I just didn't hear it. Did he tell me that he was from the Captain Police? He had a different outfit on. Did he tell my call that I made to DeKalb County? That's what I'm saying. I know I didn't hear him say that, so I didn't know if he was with him. I don't know what form of what unit of law enforcement he's from. And he's like, I'm confused. I said, no, you're confusing me because you didn't say that. You did not identify yourself with that. And he's like, but I did. I said, no, you didn't. And I thought that if you call 911 and you say you need help instead of not, he's like, you can go in now. I said, but why? That's the officer I called. So why should I not say anything to him or acknowledge him? And you see, I didn't close the door, and I'm filming everything he's saying, and I'm going to keep it up here because I'm not in law enforcement. I don't understand the terms. I don't understand the meaning of the lingo. And I'm just, as you heard, I'm trying my best. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm trying to understand because I don't know who he is. I don't know who and what he represents. So you see, I kept asking a question. I'm trying to be clear. And he's saying, I'm confusing him and I'm giving him the runaround. And you see, I keep asking him to clarify because I'm not trying to be disrespectful and then saying I'm being petty. I'm like, wow, my own son has been disrespecting me and hit me and I'm being petty. And every time he walked by them, he was saying it low, bitch. I don't know if y'all heard it. Yeah, fucker, fuck you. And they're not hearing him. And they're telling me I'm being petty, like I'm just being combative. And he keeps walking by them, calling me names. You said he coming. No, ain't nobody. He's not coming back to my house. Please get out of my chat, okay? The fuck out of my chat. Ain't nobody fucking coming back over here to stay at my motherfucking house and did me like that. Doing it. Get out of my house. Just like, did y'all? I don't know if anybody. Oh, he was military, but he also had DeKalb County police on his clothes. And he's acting calm with them and still walking by saying shit. I don't have to change my locks. He doesn't have my key. Every day he came in from work in the morning. And at night he leave, I had to lock the door. I had to lock the deadbolt. And I had to come down around this time of morning as he gets off the bus. And I had to unlock the door. I had to let him in because he lost his key in that room with all the junk that you're seeing. And he would not pick the junk up and clean up the room and find the key. I mean, I still might change it, but he don't have no key. So he gonna have to light some candles for a different reason. What you mean? Please don't go back out there. Don't go back out where? I felt like it was my duty to take them, and you can actually see the faces. You heard him earlier. You know what? I ain't even not finna respond. I wanted y'all to see who was out there speaking to me and what uniforms they had on. I did not know he was the officer responding from my call that y'all heard me make earlier with DeKalb County. I knew once I saw that and that he came with an escort, I didn't know it was from my call. Because I know I told the probation officer yesterday after he pushed me down and stole my phone. I said, I want him out of here today. They said, well, it's not a guarantee. We're trying to, I said, today. Get him out of my house today. I never want to see him again. I don't want him here. I'm surprised that they did it so fast. That's why I wanted y'all to see it. All the motherfuckers on here talking about I'm protecting him, I'm lying, I ain't filed reports. Well, what did you just see? This motherfucker gone. Then you heard him talking about I'm gonna get rid of his clothes. If I wanted to get rid of him, I would have did that from what he did yesterday. If y'all saw it, all his clothes were here. I didn't touch him. His shoes were here. You saw him pick him up. I'm not as dirty as he is. And then did y'all also hear me? I said, why don't you send your relatives today, tomorrow? I'll let them come in here and get him. Then he stole my bag, my little carry bag, and said it was his. I bought that over 10 years ago. It was here. The 10 years he's in prison. Now he gets out. He says it's his, and they let him keep my bag. So now I'll just deal with suing him. When I go to court and talk to the judge, he will have to reimburse me. And they tell me, do you have any proof? You heard me say, does he have any proof that he bought it? When he got out, you can look at that little bag and tell that bag is old as hell. That's not something he bought. He doesn't have proof because he's fucking lying. Y'all see what the fuck? I'm talking, y'all got to hear this shit in real time with the videos, and this man gonna say I'm being petty, and I'm his mother, and they never did that to him. Been abused my whole life that after I've had him, by him, and go say I'm being petty, and then he walks by, bitch. And then I go off, they don't hear it. Man, why y'all both being petty? But he kept walking by doing that, saying that shit, cussing me low, calling me bitch and shit low. Thank you, baby, for putting my cash up there. Letting him in from jail. No, what you don't understand is it was worse this time, but when he got out in 2013, he did similar shit. It's just that my grandmother died, so he couldn't do it to her this time. When he was over there, him and my mama were at my grandmother's house. She saw him snorting coke together, getting drunk together. He tore up my grandmother's house the same way he did mine. They up partying all night. She let all them niggas and bitches coming in, fuck, suck dick, stay up all night long. Then he sleep all day, getting over his drug binge with cocaine and pills and drinking. And all his friends did. They tore my grandmother's house up, and she let him. I kept telling her, my son, make him work and pay bills and put him out. She told me to stay the fuck out of her business. Then he drove her car high. The police, and he wrecked it. The police impounded it. She's older like that. She didn't get her car back. Her other daughter my mother, I think, bought her another car. She let Chris drive that car again. He totaled another car. That's why I'm telling y'all earlier, like some people, they just have an energy on them where people believe what they say and let them con them, and they're charming con men. It's like they believe him. My grandmother has always petted him and spoiled him. He tear up her stuff. He got out of jail. That's when the police beat him up, 2013, 14. And then he's like, Grandma, I love you, and I'm sorry I tore up your car. And she just grabs him because she's a tall, big woman. She just wraps herself around him. That's okay, baby. I love you. It's all right, baby. And I'm looking at her like, what? So he don't have her to use and lay on. And he even said that earlier. I guess that part wasn't taped. He erased that part. I can't do nothing at your house. I can't have a girl over here. I can't fuck in here. I can't have company in here. And I'm like, you don't even pay no rent. You don't even pay no bills. I'm supposed to let you do what you want to have all your people come in and party in my house. You don't even clean up. There's no way. Yes, women always, but it's not that men like that. And then the men will take advantage of them, take their money, and then they want to go public and go to the police. I'm not saying it's not wrong, but what I'm saying, sometimes we trust the wrong people or we trust the wrong men. They might have an aura on them of pulling people in energetically. But then again, what I told you about that dark triad, and the dark empath, you need to look that up on YouTube and listen to it. They can be good and have good traits and spiritual traits and know which women to target because they can see you. They have abilities, but they've chosen to be real dirty and treacherous, but they have an ability to tap in and perceive you. So Yeah, I'm supposed to let him come in here and fuck people and let them lay in here, women lay in here. I let one girl come here and because she was taking care of him and helping him. Um, Thank you, baby. Miss Fabian says she proud of me because I'm standing up for myself. But that's what I'm asking y'all. Did I do anything wrong to that police? I didn't know it was the DeKalb County police because you see he got kind of like military looking fatigues. I couldn't see. He said, "Don't you see it says DeKalb County?" I said, "But you didn't identify the one that's coming based on my individual call. I didn't know who you were. I know now that you all came with him from DeKalb County probation on his behalf." And neither one of them like they had police uniforms on. I said, the other one said you were with him. You said you also here to help facilitate, but you did not identify yourself as a DeKalb County police officer from my individual call. Did y'all hear me? Kept saying, I'm just trying to be clear because another DeKalb, as you can see, another DeKalb County police came up. He had the DeKalb County uniform and hat on. I said, "Are you coming from my call?" He said, "Yes." I said, "See, that's y'all heard it right." Was I wrong? Because I'm not trying to be combative. I'm just trying to be clear. Yes, it was, but and then you didn't hear him identify himself as from my call, not the call from my son. So I don't know. I said, "You never said that." So I'm confused. I said, "No, you got me confused." Now, are you coming from my call? But you heard him say yes. But then did you also hear the other officer that looked like a DeKalb County police? I said, "Are you responding to my individual call?" He said yes. Did y'all hear that? So thank you, baby. Thank you. I didn't cuss him. You said to raise my voice. I wasn't even too much trying to use my real country southern accent. I'm trying to be very clear. And I said, but I keep asking you the same question in the same way. How are you confused? Because you're confusing me. I just keep asking the same question. Are you the one from my call? Because you never identified yourself as that. His call, who he's with, and my call individually are two separate issues. I'm calling this a civilian to help me because I'm not going to let him in without an escort. You're coming because you said you were told to escort the probation officer that works with his probation officer to take him away. That's all you said. I'm confused. You're confusing me. And that's why I'm glad I let y'all hear it. And I want to know, was I wrong? Was I being disrespectful and combative? Because I'm trying to, in clear English, as clear. And then y'all heard me say, I'm not an officer. I don't know your legal terms. I don't know your lingo. I don't know the meanings of the terms that you're speaking. And you never identified yourself as being the officer responding to my personal call for my personal safety. He said he did. I said, no, you didn't. That's why I asked, did y'all hear it? Thank you, baby. Cosmic Creation 13. You said you were perfectly clear that officer didn't want to be there. Okay, then he shouldn't have came. There's a whole bunch of officers. You should have just sent another officer. I mean, we would have been done. Because the way he was acting, and you paid, no, I ain't nothing paid about somebody disrespecting their mother and walking by me calling me names. No, I'm not being petty at all for being upset about a child disrespecting me. I said, then in your face, you claim you don't hear him. He keeps walking by calling me names. I just didn't want to see him. Well, you needed to see it. You needed to see it. That's what I'm asking you. Was I loud? Was I using profanity? Was I being belligerent towards him? I couldn't have been breaking the law because since you're saying he didn't want to be here, he wouldn't have had a problem whipping my ass. If I'm disrespectful, do you see how big that man was? You didn't hear him threaten to arrest me or none of that shit. You didn't hear me cuss him. You didn't hear me get nasty with him. I'm just telling him this man keeps walking back and forth, cursing me, and you saying you don't hear him. And I'm just supposed to calmly give him a garbage bag and assist him, and he keeps doing it right now. And he assaulted me yesterday. It's like as a civilian, I don't know the law, and you're getting upset with me because I'm asking you, who are you? I'm trying to ask you to identify yourself because I don't recognize that uniform as DeKalb. I don't know what unit you're from. And you heard me, I kept asking him, but are you from my call? Yes, you never said it. Then y'all see, I said, that must be my call. He gonna tell me, nah, go in the house. I said, I can't speak to him And I called him, if that's from Mike, no, that's not from your car. I'm from your car. I said, I'd rather stand here to verify, because if I called him, then at least it needs to acknowledge that I'm the one that made the call. And y'all saw it, right? When he said, I asked him with the black uniform. He assaulted me yesterday, and I put up I called the police. They said I was lying. He stole my phone and both of my phones, and he erased everything he was saying to me because he didn't know it was being recorded, and pushed me. And I hit my leg, and my leg got a real black and blue on the video right before that. You can see it. And he said he didn't do it. I'm a liar, and I got a mental problem. I need meds. But then I just found the videos about an hour or so ago that he tried to erase, and you can see him doing it. He had my phone in his hand. He's scrolling. He told everybody I was lying. Now I found the clips he thought he had erased. You can see him taking my phone. You see him scrolling through it. Everything I said he did, that the police said, well, I don't believe you because he said he didn't do that. And then the neighbor he'd been lying to came out and said he didn't do it. And I'm like, wow, look at God. Look at God. I got to show them this and get on here right now. And you can see how he trashed my house, how filthy that room is. Y'all, it's been like that since last year. And I also told the probation officer and told her that. And I was like, take my name off. About 2 months ago, when he did this before, take my name off. I don't want him living here. I don't want to see him. I don't want nothing to do with him. And then she told me she did. And then she told me today, I never took it off because you still let him be there. I said, but I talked to you about it. And you talked to him about it. And he said he wasn't going to attack me no more. He was going to work, get his money, and leave. She knew he was here, but I told her, I don't want him to live here. He can visit here. He can get his clothes. If he needs some food, he can get his food from here. But I don't want him staying here full time. I said, so technically he's not living here no more. If I just let him while he's working, store some stuff here and come change his clothes. She told me she took my address off. And then today she told me she never took it off. You know, and there's nothing she could do. It's really weird, y'all. I'm going to show you the text just to show you I'm not a liar. When he started doing it to me about 7 Saturday morning, I started blow by blow. He just spit on me. He just headbutted me. He just cursed me. He just got in my face. He attempted to hit me. I'm telling her. Then they called back Saturday night, and then Sunday morning, because he kept coming over here when nobody was here, cursing me on the porch, trying to provoke me, and then he turned his phone off. He turned his phone off, and then after he cursed me, he turned it on, and he turned it up towards the door, and I act like I didn't know what he was doing. He thought I would be so pissed I would go off, so he could only have that part. I didn't. I said, well, Chris, why do you keep coming back to my house? Why do you keep getting your friends to beg me to let you come back? Why don't you just stay gone? Because I don't call you. I don't beg you to come back because I don't want you here. So if that's the case, and then he started this fake crying and saying, why are you doing this to me? What have I ever done to you to deserve you abusing me? And he had the phone on. I act like I ain't see it. But really, he's the one that has abused me. So I saw he was trying to, that's that Virgo shit. And I'm telling y'all, that's the Virgo. Every Virgo I know done did some shit like that. I don't trust no fucking Virgo, goddamn it. I mean, I really don't trust nobody because all signs have fucked me over. But them goddamn it Virgos, them goddamn it Scorpios, a goddamn Libra, and a goddamn it Pisces, and a Gemini. And so that's why because of what I've been through, I've learned, I don't care if it's police, because I don't know who you are, I don't know what you do. You might be one of the ones that kill people and then set them up and shit. So you heard me, I kept asking him to identify himself. And then you see he big, and he got a super ego. He's an alpha male. Bitch, don't question me. That's how I kept feeling, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's on the other circumstances, I would have really seen a nasty side of him. But because I'm so little, I'm 5'2". You see that man's over 6 feet. He's so big. He was giving me that look. I don't know if y'all can see it, like, bitch, shut up. And it's what the fuck I said it was. Now get your ass in there like the door. I said, no, not until you clarify to me who you be. Are you from my call or are you with him? You see, I am just so confused right now. That's what he says. That's why I asked y'all. Y'all heard him. I asked y'all, do I sound confused? Like you could tell he don't like me, goddammit. You could tell he want, bitch, shut the fuck up and get in the house like I fucking said. I said, no, not until I'm clear who you are. Who are you in law enforcement? And that's why I put it so y'all could see it. And you see how he looked at me, then he rolled his eye and looked in the sky like this bitch. So he was definitely asserting dominance. Yeah, and you see, I stood on all 10. I asserted mine. You at my house. Who you be? I don't believe you're from my call. I am. Go back in the house and close the door now. I said, no, because I just seen a black DeKalb County truck drive by. That's the one from my car. No, you just go in the house and close the door. I'll tell him on your behalf that I said, no. Y'all see, I went back down and I know y'all was watching. So if he did something to me and he knew I was on the live, y'all would have seen it all and y'all would have heard I didn't cuss him. I did not insult him. I'm just trying. And I learned from the hard way. Know as much information as you can. Who the person is, their name, their badge. How did you get here? Was it from my call or another call based on my son's behalf? You see, I'm just trying to understand. I learned now. Ignorance, where they say God protect what? Babies and fools or women. No, God don't. Police kill people every fucking day. It's good ones, but you don't know what you got. And like you said, you were perfect. You said he was what you said, he was a what word you use? Showing his dominance. Because remember, he kept saying, go in the house, close the door. I said, no. Because that, I know it. I felt it. I said, that truck is from my call. I just think, no, I'm from it. Ain't nobody have. I said, he just drove by. No, go on, lock the door. And I said, no, you need to give me some more information because I felt like I just knew it. Y'all heard? I said, no, you're not from my car. That truck just went by. The police truck that's making a U-turn coming a dead end. I said, that's the one. No, it's not. Look, go on back. No. I feel like that's the one from my call. That's my call. I'm gonna stay right here. At least I should acknowledge him because I called. I don't want you to tell him nothing. I want to talk to him. And y'all said, he said, yes. Y'all heard him. Yes, I'm from your call. I'll talk to him. Everything's wrapped up. Do you need anything? That was fine with me. But I have the right, if I call that officer, to at least speak to him and acknowledge, yes, you came out here because of me. I called and they're here. He's like, everything's okay. Yes, sir. He said, okay. And then I was okay.